could not hear me this whole time. I'm sorry. I should be paying more attention. I've been talking this entire time and you couldn't hear me. When did that get muted? I can't fix that. I'm sorry. I guess you're just gonna have 9 minutes of silence. Okay. This is just where we are. Anyway, we also got a Smith's secret. Well, we started our little first tantalizing touch of the cult. So, I'm very frustrated right now that I was muted this whole time. Why did it mute? I had it unmuted. Oh well. Anyway, Smith's secret. This is, what is called... Nope, that's not the right thing. This is a lore card. This is the knowledge of the invisible arts. This is the beginning of cult stuff. I'm gonna put that there for right now. I will figure out, well, I know exactly how I want to organize it, but I will figure out spacing when I have more of that. For now, I'm going to study Moreland's. Hello, Pepper, how are you doing? Find Moreland Shop. The directions to Moreland Shop are cryptic. When one deals in the kind of books my correspondent studied, the old man, one must be circumspect. So we'll just let that go, and I'm sorry, I don't know what all was missed, because I don't have an eidetic memory to know exactly what I said, other than we're getting into the cult stuff. Dread Trap, and we are eventually going to get the easy way of earning money, but for right now, I don't feel like doing the juggling that is required from that. I got an occult scrap. So let me start to get into lore. So there are, if I recall, 9 types of lore, each with their own aspect. As you saw, with when I showed these, there's each ability has an aspect of heart, or moth, or lantern. These aspects are in every facet of life. And there are 9 principles of lore. And our main principle is going to be Forge, because I'm going to be going for the Forge victory. There are 3 standard victories. I have all the DLC, so I could do any. From the aspirant, you have access to the 3 standard victories, and then 3 DLC victories. Through the Dancer DLC. It's just a bit more difficult to do that. Anyway, let's read this this card. An ill-lit street at an ill-favored bend in a lesser river. A soft yellow light through a grimy window. Miss Moreland nods as I enter, but doesn't rise. I never ask the names of my clients, she informs me before I have time to introduce myself. And we have Moreland Shop, and we have Explore. Explorer gave us this. I didn't read it, and I just realized that, but it's fine. Let's actually use some of this vitality so it doesn't go to absolute waste. I'm great at this game, I swear. So Miss Moreland's Shop is one of my favorite early game cards, because all you do is you put this into Explore, you put 1 funds in, and you add to your library. It takes time to sort the gold from the dross, the wheat from the chaff, the blood from the water. I don't think you could actually very easily separate blood from water, but probably. I'm not that knowledgeable. If I buy enough books, I'll find something interesting. So in order to get lore, the easiest way is through reading books. And let this, why, okay. Let me let this work so I'm not wasting time just rattling on about nothing, essentially. So you get lore through reading books. Every aspect of life has some amount of each of the principles, and we got contentment and glimmering. We're going back to our mundane, blue-collar worker job. We didn't, that's right, we were painting. Oh, we got Kuna and Gerth, or however you pronounce that, because I don't know Greek very well. This is just a book that lets us, learn Greek. You can read that, I can't, because as I said in the last video, that is where my, recording thing goes, and before I record the next video, I'll figure out if I can move that so it's not directly in the way, because that's very frustrating to not be able to read. But it's fine. I'll worry about it later. Yes, so we got the Greek book, so we can learn Greek. You can continuously do it. There is a limited pool in Moreland Shop of how many books you can get. They're not all language books like this. But I don't even remember where I was going with that. Oh, yes. You can do this until you use the very last, oh, yippee. I love when it takes that. Anyway, you can use the very last of your money. I don't recommend it because time passes, it takes money to live, and I didn't realize the book collection of poetry. That's nice. Thank you. Can we get some actual cult books now? I usually limit myself when I get to 8 funds is when I will stop going to Moreland. Of course, now we're going to paint again. So we usually don't make money with painting. We can. It's possible. It's not the best way to make money. I'm going to wait until I up my reasoning to get the best way of making money. So for now, we're actually going to paint. We're going to paint because I want to get rid of this restlessness, because I don't want to have dread, because contentment does not last long. But it's fine. The collection of poetry. This basically is just a book that lets you get glimmering, a lesson learned, or learnt. Which makes upgrading our imagination skill better. We just got a Viennese Conundra, which is the first of our lore books. Not everyone that there. I want to put my library here. Not everyone likes to read every book, but generally, I don't like keeping the, reading the study verb inactive, because as I said in the last video, it's probably my favorite, verb, which really means I should go for a different, way, desire, because it'd probably be more apt for me to go for, there are 3 standard victories. There's, power, which is the one I'm going for. There's, what was I saying? There's knowledge, which is lantern, the standard lantern victory. Power is the standard forge victory. As you can see, we got forge here. If you would have applied reason instead, you would have gotten a lantern, which would make starting the cult stuff much easier, but it's fine. I made my choice. I made my bed and I will sleep in it, as the saying goes. Let me let this go. And then the third one is desire, I think. Sensation. It's sensation, which is grail. Yes, I'm upping my health. I will read these. I'll probably start with this, because this might be what I need. Oh, I only have 8 funds. As I said, I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to explore! Why did I pause? I didn't mean to pause. I meant to press S, because S is the key to easily start the, doodads, the verbs. You can put health in. I got a hireling. I don't want to hire you. Thank you, Mr. Strongman. I'm good. I don't need your services. You can either find an overlooked place, or you can find a hireling. I got glimmering. Thank you. I can't do this right now, or this, because I'm upping that. So I will just put my health in there, because I don't want to do that. It's very dangerous just to put the health in there. It's safer to use your, this is still the wrong card, your strength, ability, skill, your strength skill. Okay, this is skill. Yes. It's there's a lot going on right now. It's just safer to use your strength skill. You're less likely to have an injury. But it's fine. I could study this, but I don't want to right now, because that will get us a person, and I don't want to start my cult because I don't want the police to come looking for me. We have more health. Yippee. Viennese conundra. Nico Vandriel describes odd events in Vienna, the disappearances of, I can't read it very well. Basically, weird things are happening in Vienna, animals are dying, kids are missing, I think. And she thinks, Nico Vandriel, I don't know, I don't speak Italian. I know 2 words in Italian. She thinks there's a connection between mysterious events. When the individual K attends the meetings, black dogs are sacrificed and quartered, because that's a great thing for you to do. Kill dogs and then tear their bodies or cut their bodies into quarters. When the individual M is in attendance, black mares are found with their throats slashed. Don't kill animals. Please, actually. I propose that these sacrifices are not necessary, but that our Legion friends may consider them fitting. Herewith diagrams of the mutilations. Anyway, let's read that. Still don't want to hire you, actually. I'm good. Be nice to animals. Oh, was it muted when my cat made an appearance? Maybe. Oh well. Yes, I have cat. I also have 5.5 minutes left in this episode, but it's fine. I'm doing cult things, I promise. I can't work because I don't have health right now. Because one is here, and one is fatigued. They're all fatigued, really. Oh, what is this? Overlooked place? That's what I want. And we got Oriflame's Auction House. Gonna put that here next to Moorland Shop. Perfect. That's good. There are 3 major locations that are reusable. This little silver thing means it's unique and it can only exist once. Mostly just books will have that, like this Wretch and the King. But also the 3 major locations. Let me work, and it saves me 4 seconds. I should have done the other one, but it's fine. I already hit start. Anyway, and then there's another one that I will find called the Ecdicist Club. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not great with pronunciation. Which is it's not a whorehouse. It's a dancers club. Anyway, Medusa's riddle. Then I choose to render what is not. Medusa's riddle. Then I choose to render as what is not seen. There is another riddle, one I have heard rendered as what may be lost. I will delineate some historic attempts to answer it. These are in themselves, in some sense, sacrifices. So we get a glimmering, and we get an Ecdiciast's parable. This is a 6th level moth influence. No. Which is perfect because that's exactly what I wanted. I will explain all of these when I get to that, but for now, I'm gonna do that and that. Except this goes down here because this is level 6, and while these are level 2. But that is precisely what I need to. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I just wanted to drag the screen a little. Yes. For now, let's learn a little Greek, shall we? Let's be a little bit of a linguist. But this will be very helpful for progressing with the real way of being a cultist. So what we do is we put passion into dream. The moonlit road, I know the stream. A road crests a hilltop, and the air is silver bright. So we start, we use our lore, get a little moon here because we're going through the moonlit road, and we're going through the Thircine way. There are 2 ways to get to this. I chose moth because that's what I had first. You can also use lantern. Pretty much you can use lantern to get to anything. There are different ways. I'll get into that later. I could cut a lock of hair before I sleep, and to honor a power of the wood. Yeah, let me use this. Might as well. Yeah, it's fine. I also realized since I was muted at the beginning, you guys didn't hear me say, oh, hireling, oh, cool. I got, professional muscle. That's actually really good, but I don't need that right now. You didn't hear me say hello, sun drops? Yeah, sun drops. I'm sorry. Hello, sun drops. How are you all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm mentally here, I swear. I don't know if you heard, but, if I was muted at the time, but I'm recording this pretty much immediately after the last video. I don't even remember what my original point of that was. I now know Greek. I'm going to put that here. I'll just stack my language cards there. I have a way with yeah. No, I'm gonna put that here. I have a way of doing my, organization. For right now, that is what we do. Anyway, Wrapped in the King. Still can't read that because it is currently blocked, but I can read this. Read Wrapped in the King. The dances... Oh, I just realized this video has gone on. Anyway, I'll read this next time. But thank you, my Sundrops, for watching. This has been Cultist Simulator Episode 2. We've actually started the cult, kind of. We haven't started the cult, but, you know, we've dabbled. Anyway, I'm talking too long. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a sunshiny day. Bye-bye.